oftentimes what they teach in different martial arts systems is to push against, what do they call that? Instead of push against there. I'll be honest, it works on some people. Some people that are grapplers and wrestlers, it doesn't work on. Some people have extra sensitive portions here, and if you just use your finger, push their head back. Some people are mean SOBs, and if you do that to someone like me, I'll just grind my, they won't do anything. So I'm going to teach you guys a way to not let, the way that traditional escapes from this position are taught are to, not even to check this hand, but to hit here. When I hit here, I'm stepping here, and I'm putting my middle finger to push his head back. Sometimes you'll get that, sometimes you won't. What I'm going to show you at our level 1 class is called a nose chisel. This nose chisel does work. And what I'm doing essentially, I'm going to show it on this guy real quick. When I bring my hand over front, I'm tucking my thumb underneath. I'm using this portion of my hand, and I'm smashing. That will get their head to move. That might not. That might not. That'll get their head to move, I can promise you. So when we're doing this one on a headlock, a lot of times they don't teach you to handle this hand. This hand is the one that can do damage. That's why they have you in a headlock, so they can hold your head still, so they can punch your lights out. I want to control this arm. No thumbs, and I'm sucking it into his body. Now it's going to be extremely difficult for him to punch me with that hand. I can now take a split moment, hammer fist into the groin. I like to be on the side as best as I can be, keeping a low center of gravity. Hitting, here, back, nose chisel, hammer fist. We're going to go at a little bit of a faster speed on this next one. I'll go on this side. Just a little bit faster. So I'm going this side. Sir? Okay, so the very first thing that I'm doing when he has me here is controlling this arm, sucking it in. Now I can keep this back arm, let's turn this way for a moment. I can let go momentarily to get the groin. Then I switch my hands out. He may pull his hand out at this point, I don't care, I'm just getting this in front. I'm using that. Here's a detail for guys that have been here for a while. I'm switching to his shoulder. Now when I hit, I can pull him back as I'm hitting. For you advanced guys, you know the hardest part to this is getting that drag step. I'm moon stepping out of the way so he doesn't fall on me. I want to end with a good solid base here so I can control if I need to. First part, when we train with each other, is here. So all I want you to do is get to here. You and I will work together first and have you guys work together. That way you guys can work at your level. Ready? 1, 2, 3. This one will be on the side headlock. So for you advanced guys that are doing this, you can use your hip to bump. So when I'm here, let's say I'm here, hit, I switch, I'm bumping them back and I get to here. I can use my hip. Just make sure that when you're doing it, you get the leg out of the way. Because when I do this, he could fall on my leg. I've got to move it out fast. Let's go ahead and go over those add-ons for the higher levels as well. A couple higher level techniques. One is called park bench. All I'm going to do is step in front, grab onto the legs. I can either drop him this way or pick him up behind the knees and drop him on his head. Hold on to me. I won't drop you though. His back of his head hits the concrete, it's game over. That's called a park bench because it's sitting on my leg like a park bench. If you're a wrestler, you step through and just drive him that way. The other one is the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu back trip takedown. From here, I just put my foot right on the back of his heel, and I'm going to go nice and slow, but I sit down and throw him over my leg. One more time on that. Very last one. It's called a knee tap. All I'm going to do is put the elbow on the inside of my leg. That gives me leverage to bump his knee. I'm going to put this hand either in front of here or on the opposite shoulder. Both work just fine for me. Bump, drag him back. One more time on that. Here. Tap the back of the knee, drag his shoulder. I'm using my leg to create the pressure. That's how you get out of the headlock.